Hi everyone, Nigel Saunders here. It is road trip day today. I'm heading up north, about 2 hours up north, so I'll probably be seeing scenery similar to this. We're going to Dave's house, Dave from the KW Bonsai Society. I'm meeting Michael from the club and Hong from the club, and we might do a little exploring in the woods. I'm all ready to go. I'm taking the Micra and I have my big screen navigation system activated, so off I go. So we're heading deep into a collection site. We're gonna scout it out, see what's available in here. It's looking good. There's a lot of flat bedrock, so there'll be a thin layer of soil, and hopefully the roots will be very shallow on any trees we find. But it's a pretty rough old road. We're glad we're in Dave's truck. I don't think the Micra would have liked coming down here. What do you think, Dave?
This is looking good.
Pretty promising, isn't it? There's a lot of little trees.
Lots of cedar, birch.
Yeah.
That's warming there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's good country for collecting, isn't it?
Firs along the edge.
Oh yeah. Nice rocks too, I see. Really nice rocks. Look at that. Holy. Yeah, there's a lot of good looking rocks.
This road hasn't been here that long. This stuff would have all been cleared out when they put the road in.
Yeah. If you call it a road.
This is like the driveway to my cottage.
Is it?
Pretty easy.
Not us city slickers. This is like four-wheeling it for us. But Hong's Lexus is doing pretty good.
It is. He's handling it like a pro.
Michael's way up there with his SUV. Some birch up here too. Just looking at this larch tree here.
No, I don't think
Beautiful.
so. They'll all be out. Farmer's field. Yeah. And it says
Michael is well equipped. He's got shovels, he's got a backpack, crowbar, saw. What else have you got, Michael? You've got backpack. So your tree sits on top of here?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And the bear bells. That's from Ann. And a pocket knife.
two pocket knives.
2 pocket knives. Wow.
Oh,
And Hong's well equipped too. Oh yeah, that's the good shovel, eh?
Yeah.
And you got a tote box with gloves and all kinds of spags and stuff. And the little tray for putting your trees on.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, that's what you need for collection.
Exactly. Not like those been pushed ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've done it and you know what you need.
That'd be
These trees up here look like black spruce, but I think they're firs. But they have the same kind of arrow tip at the top here, which is interesting. Which leads me to believe it may be a product of the environment rather than the species of tree. There's a double apex there. Yeah.
That'd be a tough one to get out.
That's a regrowth from a stump, eh? It's a beauty though, isn't it? Yeah.
It's rooted, this branch.
Oh yeah, wow. Is that ever cool? It's wiggly too. There's not much holding it in the ground, Dave. Oh my goodness. That's kind of tempting, isn't it? Holy. Yeah. Well. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice one, Mike.
Yeah, it's a good.
It's big, but
It's a good one. It's loose too. You can wiggle the whole tree.
I really expected to find some notches here.
yeah.
Off the dead one, eh? Yeah. Isn't that amazing how they regrow?
But that's sturdy.
Yeah. Look at that. That's just beautiful here.
Yeah, that one around there.
Yeah. Check out this stump here, Michael. It's, see how loose the tree is?
It's rooted itself into its own stump.
It's pretty amazing. But one heck of a big tree though.
Yeah.
Massive trunk.
But you have to cut it off.
Yeah. It's a good stump if you're looking for a big cedar. Yeah, the root or branch or something.
There's a branch that rooted
Yeah, yeah.
Into its own stump.
Into its own stump.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Here he goes. First collection.
Yes. Might as well get started somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Ringing that bell.
Timber. Yeah, that's a good thing.
There we go.
If there's any bears around, they'll be running away from us, I hope.
So,
Oh, it looks more collectible now, doesn't it? It's not so imposing.
it's not so heavy now.
No. There goes the digging now.
Try this guy. There's rock on the bottom. But probably won't go that deep. Yeah, this place is definitely not what they call. Going to pull a little over your side?
Yeah, some over on your left. Big one there.
That's it. Wait a sec. Yeah, that's
Look at that black earth. That's probably all the rotted trunk of the former tree or the root system or
Probably.
something. How heavy is it, Michael?
Not bad.
not bad.
No. You probably want to take that one back to the car right away. That's a really interesting tree, like from this angle. Holy. Even that handle on it is pretty cool.
See there.
See, you can. It's like a
Secondary root.
mug.
Yep. It can bend. It bend around.
Yeah.
Want any of these shortened up?
Yeah, sure. Might as well.
Yeah. I would.
Want that for deadwood?
Yep.
That'd be a leader.
That one comes up.
That's a good looking tree.
It is.
From this side, it's not bad either.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at this one.
Those
Maybe beavers too. Get some soil on. Here's a look at the tree they've dug up. It's really actually, it's an amazing tree. It is amazing. So Michael's just doing a little trimming here, making it a little more compact for the trip back to the vehicle. But yeah, quite a find. It's a very, very interesting tree. I kicked a rock to see what it looked like. There was an ant nest under it.
Did you flip this one, the big one?
No. That's a big rock. It's a nice rock, but really?
Flip that to get at the ants.
Oh yeah, really? Yeah, I guess
a big
so.
rock to just flip itself.
Yeah. Wow. Don't talk about bears, Dave.
You don't need to tell them that.
No, don't talk about bears. I'm paranoid enough as it is.
Oh yeah?
Nice Felco pruner pouch there.
Oh, yeah.
I like that. 919s.
Got that to replace my old one that actually turned up about 3 years later when I was digging a garden.
I've done that too.
There it is.
Here's another rock that we think was tipped over by a bear looking for insects. So you can see this part of the rock was under the ground, and the underneath of the rock, which used to be the top, is all discolored from the air. They go dark like this. So very interesting. Definitely in bear country. So Michael, you've got it on your back now? Look at that. Wow, is that ever a cool tree?
That's an amazing tree.
I like it. I like it slanted like that too.
Oh yeah. That's really
That is a nice planting angle right there.
Well, it's a flat one. The flat angle.
Yeah, that is really cool. What a muscular looking trunk on it. And
All right. It's huge.
huge.
It's about 6-inch diameter or more.
Yeah.
Appreciate all your help. Thank you.
Go big or go home. That's what
go
Michael
home.
says.
Get that one back and then
Yeah,
go
I
trail
gotta
again.
go home.
So we're crossing the creek here, so I got to jump across. No problem. Look at these rock outcrops here. Really cool moss, lichen, firs. That's a big rock here. Giant. You need like gyros on your backpack that keep you stable.
To keep the tree stable.
Oh,
Whoa!
you okay, Michael? Holy,
Jeez.
that was a
That's a prize.
unexpected.
Thank you.
No problem.
Unexpected, right between a couple of roots.
Your legs okay, Michael?
I'm okay. It's just wet.
Okay. You can see how it would be easy to twist an ankle or something out here, eh?
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
like never go by yourself.
No, that's true.
Never go collecting by
So-
yourself.
We can go and cut across here. Do you want to climb up there and see what's on the inside?
Okay.
Just go through here.
Could be a lake.
Could be a link.
It's rather nice in here. It looks dry. It looks dry. It's actually really beautiful in here. Looks a bit sketchy, but
Get across the middle channel.
yeah. Okay. So that's the place to cross, eh? Yeah, not too bad if you can.
You got in the water for the first time.
What an adventure.
So the tree that Dave identified is right here.
Yeah.
You can see the cars straight through.
Look at this orange. What do you think this is? This orange stuff? Is that a lichen or?
That's a lichen,
That is cool.
a poisonous lichen. Some of the other lichens you can eat. This one you can't.
Oh, I wouldn't eat any lichen, I don't think. Look at that stump here.
Too big.
Too big, yeah. I was telling Dave, I like any tree, it doesn't matter if it's big or small. They're all cool to look at. But beautiful, isn't it? It's nothing like being up in North Country. I can imagine, you know, even going further north, Lake Superior and that, how it must be so cool to walk through the woods. It's just beautiful in here. You can see all the moss on the rocks, the trees growing over top of the rocks. Here's more of that orange lichen. Over here, Dave found a red trillium. Quite rare. There it is. Beautiful. The birch, after they fall down, really stand out in the forest floor here.
Go for my shovel just in case.
Yeah.
Beautiful, but no larches.
Amazing scenery here.
Cambridge, you can't do this. Nothing but dolphin fur.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this rock wall here.
Yep.
That's incredible. All solid rock. And it looks like a possible bear cave there too.
I was gonna say bear.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's get out of here. Yeah. It's gone rusty.
Leads that red.
It's gone rusty.
Good job.
Alas, poor York.
Yep.
I once knew that deer. Yeah.
And then when you're done with that, you look at the roots here.
And they just grow in all the cracks.
Look at that further down, the live one.
Yep.
There.
Look at the cedar here. The roots reach down to the ground, and that's really cool.
That's not all too.
So if you have a funny root system on a tree, this is what you do with it.
That's
You
nobody-
plant it on the edge of a rock. Here's a really cool rock I found, kind of a vertical one. Check it out. Beautiful for a Chinese penjing or something. And over here, there's kind of a natural pocket down here where you could plant a tree or something. So yeah, I was really happy to find that. It's almost like a landscape in itself. I also collected some other rocks. I may have gone a little rock crazy, but check them out. Really cool, unique rocks.
There's few more rocks.
Oh, these are the kind of rocks we like. Let's sample them. Well, that's a good rock. I'm here at Dave's place, and he's going to show us his bonsai.
Hey guys, we just had a nice day out with a couple of the guys from the club, and we're back at my place on the way back to KW, and
Yeah.
in my backyard.
So what's this one?
Enjoy my trees. That one is a Calgary carpet juniper.
Juniper. Wow.
Came out of my garden after sustaining some pretty serious snow damage.
I see. So it became a bonsai, and it looks really nice, doesn't it? That's fantastic deadwood and live veins. Nice.
It's ready for a proper pot. That's just a chopped down
I see.
Canadian tire plant.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. It's a nice size, isn't it?
It works for now, yeah.
Kind of gives you an idea what proportions you want. And
Yeah.
very nice. And this one is a
An old blouse.
Blowy juniper.
Yeah.
And that's,
I purchased way back 30 years ago or so from Royal City Nursery.
wow.
It's a tiny little garden
Look.
center plant.
Looks fantastic. And a nice pot. I like that pot with it. Really matches the color of the trunk, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it's a nice size for it and everything. Great. And this is a Thuja occidentalis.
Yeah.
Am I okay to step in here, Dave?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
You're good. This, can't kill the columbines.
So is this a collected tree then?
That is a collected tree from a roadside site that
Wow.
we did a collecting trip to a
Yeah.
number of years back.
Was it taller originally, or
Yes, it was probably 4 or 5 feet.
4 or 5? Wow.
But you know, ramrod straight from that point.
Is that right? Yeah. Wow, it's looking good now, isn't it? It's really developed the apex and everything. Very, very nice. Beautiful. And a nice pot too with it, isn't it?
Yeah, nice lotus
Yeah.
shape one. I really like that one.
And here,
Next we have an American elm,
an American elm.
a seedling that came out of our vegetable garden after we lost our mature one to Dutch elm disease.
Okay, so this is a survivor.
Yeah.
Wow, it's looking really good. Likes that
did.
bark on it, eh? It's beautiful.
It's really starting to bark up now.
Yeah.
Finally.
Was it smooth at first? And
Oh, very,
Yeah.
pretty smooth.
once it gets those stripes in the bark, it just comes alive, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That is just beautiful. I love the canopy on it. Very elm-like.
It's going to need a little bit of taming soon, but
Yeah.
for now it suits it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Very natural looking. It looks like a tree you'd see in nature.
Yeah, thanks.
And then over here, we've got a
That's a Mugo.
mugo pine.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've also had that one about 30 years.
Wow, 30 years. It looks it. You can tell by the bark.
It's got a nice.
It's getting the nice bark on it and the mature branches. Wow. Looking awesome. And down here,
Big old. Yeah, don't worry about it. You can't hurt anything in there.
Okay. okay. Wow. that's a trunk.
Big fat yew.
Big U.
A buddy of mine dug out of his garden when he was doing a renovation. He dug out 3 cedars and this yew, and none of them had any foliage to speak of.
Really? So it's all
So
pretty new, eh?
So the cedars went straight to the burn pile, and this one I managed to.
That's great to get it in a pot with a
get the
trunk
pot
that
back.
size. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing. So here is juniper.
Yes. Eastern red cedar.
Eastern red cedar. Okay. Wow.
And that was-
So there's a couple of live veins feeding everything, eh? That's amazing.
If you pop up into the top, Nigel,
Okay.
I can turn it around. You
Okay.
can see where the live veins join.
Oh yeah. So they run up and join here. Is that ever cool? Wow, that looks fantastic. Wow. Oh, these are just collected, eh?
Yes. Fresh.
Wow, they're beauties, aren't
Just over
they?
a week.
Wow.
For the size of them, like they're, you know,
Yeah.
that guy's
They've got character on them.
Tall,
Yeah,
they've got
that's
a nice size
amazing.
base to them for the
Yeah,
size of them.
that is awesome. Yeah, and they're just starting to come out. Yeah, those are a nice size, aren't they? And here is Dave's, would you call these your main benches or or-
Yeah, they would be.
sort of what you're working on? And
Yeah, everything's in a work in progress.
Well,
right?
yeah.
So I try to shuffle some back and forth.
Is that a larch here?
No, that is Siberian elm.
Siberian elm. Oh, is that ever nice? And is that collected? Or?
That is was a cutting, I believe, off of a large one that I had that succumbed to the frost.
Is that ever nice? I love the pot too. That is cool.
That was it Greg from the Mississauga Club that came out to KW years back and brought some pots that he was
Okay.
using. He was, I think, from Mississauga. I think he was from Mississauga.
Okay, okay. That is cool. I like that. That's beautiful. And what's this one behind? A maple or?
That's an amber maple.
Amber maple. Wow.
With a failed thread graft from last year that I severed too soon.
Oh, okay.
I'll have to grow out another one.
Beautiful trunk, just beautiful. Amazing.
That was a garden center chop. You can still see it.
Okay.
The chop is
Oh,
healing.
it's healing well though, isn't it? Wow. Love the pot with it too. Cool. And this is
That's potentilla,
potentilla.
which I've had to restyle again. I had another tumble and another lost
Okay.
branch.
Was that a
snapped off branch.
collected one or a nursery?
That one is from my garden.
Okay, from a
collected
garden.
from my garden.
Collected from a garden. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, look at this larch.
And that one was collected last year.
Wow.
Came out of the ground with all these larger
Yeah.
larger branches and quite a large one at the back that there's a big scar.
Yeah.
It looked like a menorah or a candelabra.
Okay.
Everything came out and grew up and had been chopped off by the mower along the dip.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I'm gradually working it back to
It's
get some
amazing.
taper, and that'll be the new leader. That
That
one.
is nice to get those finer branches on a mature trunk like that.
Yeah.
Something
there
you can
were-
work
there were-
on
there were
far
some
into the.
buds coming on the trunk and somewhere at the bases of the bigger branches.
Yeah.
So
That's the right move.
work the big branches back and encourage those, and
Oh,
wire them down this winter and grow them out hard.
oh, you can work on those ramification far into the future, and then it won't be too thick.
Well, and I kept them all for now. And
Yeah.
select later and gin some maybe.
Great looking tree, great looking. And here's a large forest here.
But,
Wow, that's looking good, isn't it?
it's reluctant to bud out this year.
Is
It's
it?
always a little bit slow especially on the back 3 trees.
Yeah, I find the same thing. Some of my trees are slower and some are quicker.
Yeah. But I do have some growth coming on all over.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Just-
yeah,
I hope I don't lose too many branches this year.
yeah, yeah. Wow, and here's a
That's a sister Siberian elm,
Siberian elm. Wow,
which is
those are cool.
that's an air layer of another air layer off that original Siberian.
Okay, okay. It's a little accent plant here.
Yeah, columbines that
Columbine,
out of the garden.
nice. And thuja over here.
Yep.
Very cool. Twisty, developing well the canopy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really vigorous. That was I actually thinned it a tiny bit this spring.
Oh yeah,
It just becomes a mop in no time.
yeah. And a spruce here.
Yeah, a nest spruce that
Wow, that's
Came out-
cool.
came out of the schoolyard of our local school the year that they were closing it.
Yeah, I like that. That's really nice.
Unusual, but it's
Crackled pot. Oh, it's got a lot of style and character to it, doesn't it? And then there's a larch here. This one's had a similar big cut, but it's healing nicely, isn't it? Wow.
yeah, that was a sacrifice. To
Yeah.
try to thicken up the base.
Yeah, really, really nice.
That one and the one next to it were both taken the same time as all the trees in that little grove,
Okay,
but they didn't suit the planting. So.
okay. And these are all accent plants here.
Yeah, a couple of hostas. there.
Hostas, yeah. And cotoneaster.
Tony Aster in the back. That's
Yeah.
struggling a little this spring.
Ah. Work in progress.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, and we missed a little pine here. Is that a-
Scots pine?
Scots pine. Wow, that's cool. Beautiful. And barberry over here, eh?
Yeah.
Which is probably the back of it.
I haven't decided on a front for
Okay.
that one yet. I haven't started styling the top of those.
That's cool. I like the deadwood.
On that one.
Yeah, there's the barberry. Little thorns on them. Wicked. Oh, purple leaves. Very cool.
Such a tiny little pot. That stuff you can't start.
Here we've got a spruce.
Yeah, that's
Like a
Rather shaggy
white spruce, yeah. It's nice. Look at the trunk on it, how old that is. That's got to be really old. Nice branch structure.
That
Very
was
nice.
from that same collecting trip
Okay.
up this way years back.
It was a fruitful collecting trip, that one.
Well, everyone lost a lot
Okay.
initially. Yeah.
But the ones that did survive are nice, eh? That's a cool cedar. I like the pot too. That's cool. It's got a lot of good variety of pots. They're not all the same, which is good. And then what kind of pine is this?
It's another Scots pine.
Scots pine.
Yeah.
Very cool. Sort of a literati style. Looking nice.
One salvaged from a ditch
Yeah.
nearby.
Cool. And what's this one? Looks like a...
That is a porcelain berry vine.
Okay. Porcelain berry.
It's this thing.
Oh, okay. It's a vine, eh?
Yeah.
Wow. And they get little shiny
Yeah.
berries, or...
Yeah, they start out. They actually change color
Okay.
over the course of it.
Is that the same as like beauty berry, or
Similar.
It's similar but different, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. And some more sedum in a cool stone-like pot. That's cool. I like that. And this is a amber maple or a
That one is a hedge maple.
hedge maple, like a field maple, eh?
Yeah.
Wow. Look at the spread of the roots. That is cool.
Just working on slowly getting the trunks and building tapers.
And what's this one?
That's a common lilac.
Lilac. A common one, like the full-size leaves and everything.
Yep. Yep.
Wow. That looks amazing.
I posted a
Lilac.
photo of the root ball of that after I pulled it out this spring and trimmed it, and it was just this mass of roots. It was in a pot with an intern lip on it.
Okay.
I'll never do that with this again.
Oh, okay.
I just about had to pry it.
Couldn't get it out, eh? Yeah.
Pry bar.
That looks fantastic. Now, will these leaves grow quite large eventually, or?
Yeah, they do get fairly large.
So I'm probably seeing it at its best right now.
Yeah, and there's a little
Yeah.
flowers by now.
Okay. And a larch here. Ah, wow, that is an old looking trunk. Really
I had that one a few years
flaking,
now.
eh?
It's been wired and chopped and wired once.
Okay.
And, so now
It's good.
now
It's
it's
got the
gonna rest
bones.
and grow out, and then I'll have to try to pull the branches back down.
Yeah.
A bit more,
Yeah.
getting a bit springy.
Nice. And some more sedum and other things.
There's some fern and some
Cool. And here's a pine.
another Scots pine.
Scots pine. Wow. Looks
Another-
very nice.
Another ditch pine.
Yeah. Nice, beautiful cascading branch there. Very nice. And some sedges or grasses or something.
Yeah, it's a fescue of some kind.
Okay, yeah. Wow, that's cool. And this is the holly.
That's the holly. You can see the scorch in the top of it.
Okay, yeah. Some of the leaves didn't. Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
didn't
so
mean to
hopefully
touch.
hopefully it'll bud back to the base of those.
Yeah, yeah. And that was from the dormant spray, eh?
Yeah, well, that's what I think.
Oh, you think? Yeah, you don't know. Wow, that's got a nice trunk on it. That's really cool. And here, privet. That's what I was going to say. 'Cause
Good guess.
privet looks good like that, doesn't it? And Japanese maple, is it?
Yep, blood good.
Blood good. Wow.
That was an air layer.
Okay. It's looking nice. And thyme. And a yew.
Yes.
A yew. Wow, that's got some bark on it, doesn't it?
And that was planted in our garden off of one of our other garden shrubs.
Okay.
I took it out last year. And I think it's going to be great as a clump. I think,
Yeah.
bring this one down a bit and a bit
Yeah.
forward. And
Wow, it looks like it's doing well. It got lots of buds set for this year, doesn't it? Very nice, Dave. Well, thank you for showing me your collection.
My pleasure.
It was
Nice
delightful
having you.
to see it all. There's too many bugs in front of the... Well, we had a wonderful day. I'm back home safe and sound. Brought lots of rocks with me for future projects. And that's all for today. I'm Nigel Saunders. Thanks for joining me in the Bonsai Zone.